could show you guys my terrible haircut that I'm pretty sure my hairstylist was gacked all.
Let me see it right now.
Well, right now I've had this beanie on all day, but there's this area in the back.
Oh my
where
God, dude! What are you thinking?
She messed this up bad. It was terrible. It was supposed to be a regular haircut.
Okay, I thought you were a good-looking guy until you took your hat off. Put
long hair.
Put that shit back on.
Dude, I'm feeling queasy.
Wait, is that not normal?
No.
Warning. The following program contains strong language, lewd content, and immature behavior. This program may elicit strong and/or potentially harmful emotional response in some individuals. Listeners may also find truth, reality, facts, and opinions expressed in this program as disturbing. If this is you, please go fuck yourself.
Now we are? Okay, finally. It's a new intro.
How come none of them are flipping off the camera?
Okay, so Andrew brought his friend Cordell with us. Can you put it on Cordell? See how he looks? Oh, that's fantastic. Handsome young man. In the process, Andrew knew today was the day that we were doing the podcast, but he decided to show up fucking late. So we're starting a half an hour late.
Hang on. I already had the appointment.
Yeah, well,
you asked me and...
okay, cunt, you forgot about the fucking appointment.
I did.
You forgot about the appointment. So we're starting half an hour late. We need to... Taylor said, I'm out of here at 5 regardless, so fuck you. That's what I love about Taylor. He's just that guy.
You guys can always go longer.
We can go longer.
No one out there on the internet will care about my presence.
We're not going to go longer. So we have Taylor.
I'm the most hated person on the show.
No, Chris loves you. My drummer loves you.
1 out of 210.
Yeah. So we have Cordell. Sarah's spacing off the very... Go ahead and make her bigger, too.
Don't make me bigger.
Make her bigger.
Please. I got all the light, too. It's fine.
And, okay, so let's roll.
What do we got going on here?
Well, I knew you were going to do that. Like, you can't just sit there and just fucking relax.
No, this is new. I don't like new things.
Well, the deal of it is, do you want some candy? There's candy there, by the way.
Yeah.
Take your mind off of it.
Don't throw them. Don't throw them. The bag's open. Ask Cordell. Let Cordell pick through them first. And then, God damn, that thing's loud. If you thank you. That's me itching my balls. If you don't contribute, right?
Okay, great.
Like, I forgot to send the stuff, then you really can't say anything.
I thought about it, and I don't want to have to go through all that work.
Yeah,
It took like a whole 5 minutes, honestly.
What are you doing?
There's like sand or sugar.
That's from them shitty
fucking something all over the table, and it's bothering
It's from
me.
Dwayne fondling his balls.
Sarah, did you like any of those freeze-dried pieces of shit?
I like the nerds one.
Well, then take it home with you.
I don't even know where it is.
It's somewhere around here.
It's over there. It got thrown.
It got thrown. Okay.
I ate a bunch of candy already. I had like 6 pieces of candy.
So I knew as soon as I put stuff on the table, somebody was going to complain about it.
Hey,
And
what's
it just
this?
turned out. Yeah.
I wasn't complaining. I was just wondering.
Okay.
Dick.
I just click pens.
You click. I do the same thing. I can't help myself. I have problems. So Taylor, Andrew.
That was a lackluster introduction for you.
Very pretty. Sarah.
Irritation is on
the
display.
Handsome Cordell.
Cordell's a stud. We got to put you as the
But you're not introducing yourself, right?
Oh, shit.
I don't have to introduce myself. I'm the special one.
He's worldwide. Mr. Worldwide.
This is Andrew's black friend, Cordell. So you can see that he has a slight tan. And that's what Andrew considers to be a black friend. So
I don't go any darker.
Don't go any darker.
Oh my God.
So I want to start this off. We have tons of shit to get to. But I just want to whine about something yesterday. So anybody who, I haven't put up the podcast yet, but anybody who saw or will see our next podcast saw my son, Nick, and he just looked horrible, long hair. And he came up and he goes, "Can I get a haircut?" So we go and get a haircut. And the lady I go to, it was just fucking bizarre. I go, "I'll scrunch down." I was 6'4". I'll scrunch down. She goes, "What are you calling me, short?" That was how we started this fucking thing off.
Is she being sarcastic?
She's being sarcastic.
Oh, of course.
But then as soon as I sit down and she wraps around me, she launches into that she's a diabetic. And she starts telling me about her weight loss journey.
So in other words, she's telling you her like life story.
Yeah. And normally what you do when they go in there, they go, so what do you do for a living? Or, and you tell them, they go, oh, that's interesting, regardless of what the fuck it is. And so on and so forth. And okay, so I had a bad experience there with fat, gross 50-year-old lady.
Because God forbid you have to talk about someone else other than your long dick once in a while.
See, I told,
the segment's cut.
The segment's cut. I told Taylor before we start, we're not talking about my dick anymore. It's just getting fucking cut out of the podcast.
You're gonna talk about it every 5 minutes.
I told him we need to work it into every sentence.
Of course, when I come, you're not going to talk about it.
We have to tell Cordell about
there's
all
a lot
sorts
to
of
talk
things.
about too.
Cordell, you don't want to know about any of it. It's just
You
all
have
of
to
it.
see to
It
believe.
sounds like there's a fandom here already. It's
There's a lot of lore behind Dwayne's dick.
Oh, fuck.
It's extensive.
It's been
Yeah,
busy.
It's been busy.
It's rugged. It's calloused.
I'm going to start an OnlyFans so we can just dispel this myth. And so everybody can just go on and look at it so they don't have to see it. And the other thing, we got $135 to blow out my sprinklers today. But the odd thing about it was the person that called was a girl.
Oh.
Yeah. And when she showed up, she was like early 20s and she was tiny. And it blew me away because
She put her mouth around the nozzle.
she had
Start blowing.
She had a hard time. So I helped.
They give you a discount.
She did not. It was $135. If that's a discount.
How many
holy
zones
fuck.
do you have?
Just 2 or 3 zones.
Oh, well.
You do them yourself. You have a air compressor, don't you?
I don't have enough volume, and we don't need to get into this because this is going to bore people. So let's do our round table.
Okay.
And find out what's going. What's that? What is the chat, Zach? It's a new guy.
Oh.
This guy. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's the one who chatted.
Are you the one that you?
No, I didn't.
What's the chat, Zach?
Who's the new guy?
Cordell. Andrew's a very good friend from Hawaii.
Yep, just,
And we'll get into that in a second. Okay, so Taylor,
Yo.
what do we got going on?
As far as what?
Anything. Let's get up to date.
Like my life?
Yeah, fuck. What'd you do in the last week?
Nothing.
Okay, let's move on. Andrew, what do you
It's
got
only
going?
been since Sunday.
I know. I had blowout
what
girl
could
and a
fucking
bad
happen?
haircut. I had so much shit happen to me.
I haven't had a haircut like that someone else has done,
Right.
like that I had to pay for
Right.
since like 2011.
Okay. So you have nothing going on.
No, there's never anything going
Okay.
on in my life.
Let's move on.
I'm boring as fuck.
You have. What do you got going,
And
Andrew?
Cordell.
yeah, he's got me going on.
He's got
Driving
him
me
going
in
on.
places.
Tire drama. That's what's going on.
No, well, hang on.
Being
All of
late
them,
is what the
half
fuck
an
he's got going
half an
on.
ounce off. I'm late.
They did it for free at Discount Tire.
Did what for free?
A tire rotation. And filled my tires. I only wanted
Did you
them to
buy
fill
your
my
tires from them?
Not the current ones, but I've spent money there previously.
Were
so
they
they'll do
under
them
the
for free.
impression that you bought these tires from them?
No, they knew. I told them.
Okay.
Okay, so
They'll
what,
do them as long as you spent money there. You can get them there for free.
what
Good
else?
to know.
What else do you have going on?
Just more rashes in the same spot.
Okay, of course.
Crabs,
It's
syphilis.
It's an extra 1/16 of an inch on your dick. Let's go back because we're gonna be on that OnlyFans touching tips. Let's go back to Taylor real quick, please.
Why?
Oh, I got to turn it up. Yep, wrong one.
Oh, no. Nothing.
14 for the year.
Zero action.
Wow.
I thought did we have 14?
Yes.
Yeah.
2,
Okay.
4, 6, 8. Yeah, he's got 14 up there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're past.
See, like I said, fucking boring.
Fucking boring. Sarah, what do you got going?
I just finished my last midterm. I broke my phone, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I did pretty good on one of those midterms, though. She went over it in class. I pretty much taught myself the entire class overnight. I did not sleep. Took the midterm. The next week, she said all the things I said. So
Oh shit.
So for everybody who
Yeah.
doesn't know, Sarah is going to school to be a
lawyer.
lawyer. Very good for you.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Going to make the rest of us look stupid, even though we give her a hard time on everything. Okay, so let's go to Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Sarah's prison love.
Yep, there's that.
We're getting closer.
Yep.
We are getting closer.
Oh, that's like 2 months away, month and a half.
Month and a half. She's about to get dicked down.
It's like in December, I
Need
think.
to put like a
early-
alert on my calendar that if we don't see Sarah after 48 hours, put out an Amber Alert.
You need to check in. You need to, like,
We need a code word for you to text Dwayne to let us know you're okay.
We need
Right.
a FaceTime the entire time.
Yeah,
code word, safe word. It doesn't matter. Whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
we'll figure it out. Well, it'll be fun. I'm jazzed. It'll work itself out.
You
one way or
flying out
another.
there? You're gonna fly him out here?
He cannot leave the state.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
No.
He's a felon. He's a fucking felon.
Flight risk. Can't have
right.
a gun or be on airplanes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
he,
Or
he
vote.
probably can't.
Or vote
Because what?
for
He'll
the
be out on
president.
parole.
yeah, for
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
years.
so he can't leave the state until parole's done,
So
right?
we're safe for a
Probably.
bit. But Sarah's getting abducted in Michigan.
I'm gonna abduct him. That's what's gonna happen. I'm going there.
Well, yeah. You don't know what's going to happen, though. He might have some of his buddies out.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be. We're going to enjoy Sarah, the 5-6 of us.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Blonde
What do they
hair,
call
blue
that?
eyes, you'll be
Running a
fine.
train?
Right.
Yeah,
I'm always
well, not when it's
fine.
it's running the train when it's one at a time. We know. I'm assuming
No,
it's
so
not going
just
to
a
be.
full-on gangbang.
It's going to be a
Right.
full on.
What do you
All
call running the Eiffel Tower? Is it like an Eiffel Tower gauntlet?
It could be.
Running the tower?
Sounds pretty
There's
exciting.
a lot of options
Yeah,
because there's also
there
like
are.
spit roasting. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
God.
Yeah.
No, it's-
Well, she's been in this relationship with him for how long now?
I don't even know. A long time.
So,
I mean,
but you said you haven't had a boyfriend for 4 months.
relationship seems a little bit of
man.
a stretch. I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
all on the internet.
It's on the internet.
I just met this dude in the IT department
Oh,
of my
Jesus,
school, and
nice.
he moved all the way here from the East Coast because he
Wow.
met his girlfriend on the internet, and I was like, oh my god, oh wow.
Was his girlfriend in prison too?
I don't know, maybe.
Seems like a bad situation to compare it to.
Let's go ahead and throw this on Cordell. Since we have somebody new listening to this, what do you think that Sarah has been talking to a felon
Yeah,
in prison for the last 4 months?
more than that.
Okay, let's say, but you stopped seeing whoever you were seeing for 4 months, right? That's what we got on the podcast.
June. It
When that's the last time you got hit?
Yes.
Yes, I mean
Is that what-
that's the
oh.
last time you got hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been saving yourself for the prisoner. She's been saving herself for the prisoner.
Yeah. As one does.
Surprisingly enough, my sister actually married a guy that was in prison.
No
There you
way.
go.
She got
Get the
married
fuck outta
in
here.
the prison. She got married in the prison. None of us actually knew about it. She didn't tell anyone of the family.
Wow.
Next thing I knew, my sister was married.
Yeah.
And then later, that guy then tried to burn her house down during the Portland riots around 2020.
Yeah, I thought you burned like
good fun.
businesses down. You don't burn your own ass down.
I'm gonna burn you and your kids alive. You know, she denied that happened after taking him to court several times, and then later, recently, we found out he did in fact try to burn the house.
He was the
down.
arsonist. So let
It
me ask you.
happens to the people you expect it to the most, right? It's like
So
oh,
it's very
it's a
normal as long as
situation.
he doesn't
Everyone saw
drink.
coming.
So let me ask you this, Cordell.
Yeah.
Since she got married in prison, she got married to him before he got released.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We met him briefly when he tried to ask me to give him a ride
Oh yeah.
to go to a friend's house. I was well aware.
This is
that
after she was
the-
married.
This is before.
Oh.
He got released, and then he stayed at our house because he's
Sure.
a good family friend. And then he was like, "Yeah, give me a ride to this guy's house." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I'm like, "Wait a second. This guy's a known meth dealer. You're
Right.
going to go pay up your score right now." Tell my sister that, and she's like, "Oh, that's interesting." You know. And
Does
then,
your sister dabble? She might dabble. So-
she would never verbally say that.
No, but you have you think your sister dabbles, so that helps with
At
that
least
situation.
at one point in time.
And we have behind Cordell, they're trying to get in the picture with him.
I know, right?
It's Daryl.
A little taller,
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
So
go.
yeah, that's
These are my
interesting. So,
buddies.
so we have that going for us. I'm very excited for you, Sarah.
Thank you.
December is coming
I'm
quickly.
concerned.
Yeah.
You know what? She's
all
got to live her
sorts.
best life.
I'm all
Yeah.
for second chances, but
yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a
you can
second
take
chance, though.
you can take your
It's
time.
not.
No, because he's tied people up and robbed them, and
Don't even
isn't that
start.
what you said?
Doesn't
sounds
matter.
fun.
It's fine.
Did any of the
Tying people
charges
up.
have aggravated?
Some
I don't know.
BDSM.
Don't nobody worry about nothing.
He's really good, at BDSM. He's
Exactly.
experienced.
Techniques.
That's what's important.
That's where it all comes in. So,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Okay, so I didn't expect to go to Cordell that much, but we're going to go to Cordell now. And you're moving back from Hawaii. Why?
That's what everyone asks me. This is where my partner lives.
Yeah.
So I thought, I've been there for 2 years. I was originally living here.
So she still lives in Spokane.
Yes.
And okay, so you're coming back for her.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you, man.
Hawaii is expensive, though.
It's not.
I mean, some things are not nearly as expensive as
Okay.
I'd like to believe.
How much is a gallon of
Granted,
milk?
scratch that because people don't want you knowing that.
Yeah.
But a gallon of milk will cost you $11.
Where?
not as
Hold on. Where? Shut the fuck up. Where were you at?
I live on the Big Island of Hawaii,
Okay.
which is called Hawaii.
So I've been to Kona
okay.
and we've traveled the other side. And when we were there, like milk was $2.99 here. It was about $5.99.
Yeah, where'd you grab it at? Like Costco?
Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah, the Walmart's prices have gone
black market,
drastically up.
black milk
Since
market.
since inflation and all that
Yes,
bullshit.
It's terrible. I mean, if you go to a like somewhere like Safeway or go to the
Right.
local KTA, you can get milk for like $8 a gallon.
I think, do they still blame it on like supply chain issues?
No,
Even though that's not an issue, no
I mean, it
longer
was
an issue.
never
or
the
what?
problem to begin with.
They have to ship
Gasoline
everything
actually
in.
is pretty close. Like it's less than $5 for a gallon of gas right now.
Okay, quit
Or
banging your
whatever. It's
hand.
pretty close. Yeah, sorry, that probably makes a lot of
a
echo.
lot of noise. But like we would go to Quinn's by the Sea. Do you know where that is?
Not quite.
Okay, it doesn't matter. And it was cheaper than going to McDonald's for 4 people.
Yes.
It was
Any restaurant will be cheaper.
So when I came back and everybody goes, hey, that's so fucking expensive. It's not. It's not that bad to live there. And second off, I would just be nude on the beach all the time. I would
New
just
beaches.
yeah. There's black sand beaches that are awesome and everything.
I don't. But nude beaches are never as good as
Dude,
expected.
I'm just saying.
You see a lot of people like Dwayne walking
Exactly.
You're not going to see young people.
A
Not
lot of
young
hot
people.
chicks walking the nude beaches. No, it's fucking a lot of sag.
So family brought you back and your girl brought you back.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I would not come back for family.
That's what most people would say too.
I loved it. I
I'm
absolutely
already,
loved it there.
regretting the cold weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely.
You've been here for a day,
I know.
and it's nice and crisp.
So cold. It's like being in an ice bath 24/7. Pretty much.
Okay, so one thing that we're going to do real quick is I'm going to pass these out. You get a pick. We're going to use these words during the podcast at least once.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and
Can we make a game out of it? Like we call each other out when we think these words are being said. We don't tell these other people that we have the word.
hey, we can do whatever you want.
Okay,
Zach,
let's
can you
do
do
that
me a
shit.
favor and pass one to? There's 5 of them. Pass one to Cordell and then hand it back to me.
It's gonna be just off the wall. It's
Thank
gotta be
you.
off the wall, right?
It's not.
I know when
So-
you're gonna use the word.
Give me
Sigma,
one of
so-
those, Zach. I need one of them. Let him pick one. And then, so these are words from the 1980s.
God.
And so what?
This is not 1980s.
Yeah, 80s and 90s. Yes, it is.
Mine are.
All of them are. So if you think these
Did you really have to put the definitions? These are all fucking obvious.
I
What's
did.
the definition of retard? 1980s.
No.
What is the old terminology? right?
so somewhere-
back when they weren't afraid to say this shit.
So somewhere in here, we're gonna have to say these words. Okay. Everybody cool? Everybody know what they mean? Just
sure.
once. Just
For sure.
once.
They're common sense words, so yes,
Yeah.
we know what they mean.
Well,
Or maybe I just grabbed the easiest one.
dude, I think you're fucking tripping, is what I think.
Yeah, well-
yeah, you're fucking tripping.
Oh man.
you better watch out, or I'm gonna wig out on you.
You better, you son of a bitch.
Take a chill pill.
Oh my
And that's so grody. It's so grody.
No, it's sick.
Yeah.
We're gonna get through these in like 2 minutes.
Watch it or I'm fucking booking.
Oh my God.
You haven't used one, Sarah. You got to use them.
I will. I will
Okay. As
eventually.
needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
Pretty rad idea.
So let's do this next, Zach. It's interesting to me to know what people think. I don't know if so. What I
I
decided.
don't think you can ever know what someone's truly thinking.
You're gonna fucking tell me because we have to be honest on this. We have to be honest on
As
this.
a Mensa card holder, it's interesting to me what less intelligent people think.
I would say that Sarah's probably the smartest person in the room. She's okay with being by herself, and generally, people who are smart are okay with being by themselves. although she's going out to Michigan to fuck a felon.
Fuck a felon. That should be like a Cars for Kids type. That should be a commercial. Fuck a felon. It should be a jingle. Dude, we gotta make a commercial.
We had such a good video for this.
Look into it.
He couldn't fucking snipe it though. Fuck a felon.
Yeah, one day. Coming very soon.
You got to quit bogarting all the good felons.
Oh my God. I don't think bogarting. Okay, whatever.
It's gnarly.
It really is gnarly. Thank you very much.
I still say gnarly or nar. That's nar.
Was dude a big word in the 80s?
It was, but that's just too obvious.
Oh.
That was a Bill and Ted phase thing, though, right?
No, it was always used. And it was like, call me by my fucking name, you douchebag. So anyways, I'm interested in what people think. So the first thing that I decided we're going to do, we're going to divulge what our number one porn search is. Huh. All of us are going to be honest about it.
I don't have any issue being honest about that.
Yeah, you're going to be honest about it. And then we'll go through some, the 2023, since we're still, that would be the latest one, porn searches, and see where we match up on those.
Are we writing them down?
No, we don't have to write these down.
Are we playing
yet.
a newlyweds game?
This comes up. We'll get to that.
We'll get there, Andrew. Just calm down.
So I think we start out with Taylor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, lesbians.
Lesbians is your number one search.
Well, I mean, along with other words, but as far as like the category of searching,
Right.
it's almost entirely geared towards lesbians.
Fisting lesbians.
No, fisting's kind of gross, but
Yeah, okay.
But why would I want to sit around and watch another guy plow a chick?
Okay.
I'd rather watch two chicks go at it.
Now you know it's going to be fisting for him. He's going to lie about what his porn search is.
Anal fisting.
I usually go to like X-Hamster for porn. There's some
Is that even still a site?
really yes.
It definitely is.
There's some real degenerate shit that you can find. No, I think you know what I do? I don't search for porn now.
Yeah, what do you do?
Pornhub has a shorts.
He just
feature.
goes to the random
They do
video.
not. Do they
do.
really?
Yep, they have it. It's called Shorties, so it's like TikTok for Pornhub.
What the fuck?
And so you can watch like a 30-second clip. It gets right into the good shit.
Wow, I
The
don't
good
think
shit.
I don't think I've seen that on
Yeah,
there.
if you click on the
I'm
top
gonna have to experiment with that tonight.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
they're called
This
Shorties.
is revolutionary.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Just real tired for some reason.
Every once in a while, I look over at her and she just looks like she's not happy with what's going on right now.
That's just me. That's
So
just
you're
what I look like.
you're on shorts. I did not know they had
Yeah, they're called
shorts.
Shorties. That's
Okay.
great.
I had
But
no
that
idea.
doesn't answer the question. That
What is your number one
yeah.
search?
When you search,
search the
what
shorties.
is what you're searching for?
BBC. Thought that was obvious.
Now he's lying. He's breaking
lying.
the
And
rules.
cuckolding.
I knew it.
I drive a Tesla. Of course it's cuckolding.
Big
That's
black-
your
Of
thing?
course.
That's your thing? Cuckolding?
No, it
Kim's
used to
in
be
for it.
lesbian. Now it's biracial porn.
Biracial.
And yeah, it's fetish. If you go to the fetish search,
Yeah.
you get some good stuff. It's all other porn is boring compared to like fetish.
Okay,
shit.
okay.
Is it like because of the intensity of them being into it? Like it seems more genuine.
Hardcore
or-
porn isn't hardcore. So you click on any sort of hardcore. It's just sex.
Well, but I mean, like the fetish stuff. Does
Yeah.
it seem like they're enjoying themselves more than
No.
like in a normal?
They
porn
specifically
video?
have to not be enjoying it.
Fuck.
It has to hit close to home.
Right. Because you
There
were
are tears streaming out
Well,
of
that's what I was gonna
someone's
say.
eyes. I can't get hard.
That's
Clearly,
exactly
you grew
it.
up in the generation before porn was being monitored.
Yeah, shit. That's
Back
right.
when you could
Absolutely.
type in forced extreme and everything else, and it would still pop up.
Well, that's why he goes on torrent. He doesn't really go on fucking Pornhub.
Back in those 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭 days, huh?
You're one of those.
He doesn't
hardcore
even know what the
I don't
fuck
know
I'm talking
what
about.
size.
Jesus Christ.
Back when in
just
my
sad.
early days when I didn't know how to search for porn, I was like 10. I'd type in like ass.com.
Boobies.
Boobies.
guys. I've heard this story before.
Yeah.
Actually, I've heard you say
Well,
this.
when he's jacking you off tonight, he'll tell you all about it.
We'll search
Oh my God.
ass into Google.
Well, his dog licks me in the ear.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Kept
Some
getting
real
worse.
fetish shit.
No.
Sounds like a new
Somehow,
OnlyFans page
I-
to start up.
I don't think Andrew's being honest,
Why not?
but we'll go with it.
What else would I be typing in? I gave you the big.
I know
four.
you. I know you well enough to know that you're probably not telling the
What
fucking
else?
truth.
What did I leave out? I think I give you cuck BBC.
Transgender fucking.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
Yeah,
Huh?
It's the sissy
something like
one,
that.
isn't it?
It's sissy.
Like sissy porn.
Sissy porn.
That's the
Yeah, like
trap
the little
stuff, right?
circles going on
trap
to
shit.
brainwash you at the same time.
What's it called when you're the bottom?
That's
Simp.
it, right?
He's a simp.
That's not what a simp is.
What is a simp?
Isn't that just where
Simp is more of a cuckold.
Oh, fuck.
I
don't know.
anything. Isn't it just where like you just are too nice to a girl, basically for no reason?
Yeah, maybe simp is when you watch out from the window.
No.
You know, because you're friend zoned and you're like, oh, it's gonna go hang out, and then next thing you know, your
she's
other
hanging
friends
out
over
with
there
Chad.
just getting
Yeah.
You have to go find
Chad
Chad.
and Chadwick are both taking
She's getting
her,
digged down right now.
Yeah.
Hightail it
Hold
to
her hair back.
your crush's house to watch
Okay,
it.
Sarah, you're up.
I genuinely do not like porn. I don't like it. The closest I ever got to porn was anime porn back in the day.
Okay, so you don't search anything on porn.
No, if I did, it'd be like gay dudes. That's the kind of anime stuff.
Yuri. That would be Yuri, huh?
That'd be the
Yeah.
girl.
I think that's girl on girl.
Yeah, yaoi is boy on boy.
See,
Oh,
an expert
Oh,
right
shit.
there.
Yeah,
Yep,
I think she's lying, but
that's
okay.
it. That was it.
Okay, anime porn.
Yep.
Hentai.
Hentai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll find
Tentacle?
out. You'll find out how popular that is in a fucking minute.
Oh, we get the search.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I bet we're gonna pull up like a map of the U.S. with the most popular searches because I know a lot of them.
Yeah. There's a map.
I know.
There's definitely a map.
I've seen one of
Yeah,
those
we've
maps
seen-
before, and the red
looked at 'em.
states have some pretty shocking searches.
A lot of stepsis.
given what they say in public.
my,
my
my-
God.
A lot of lesbian.
my favorite thing is Hawaii. So when you see Hawaii on the map, that's my favorite thing.
It's hentai.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. Wait till you see what the number one search is in Hawaii.
I'm
This
excited
is
now.
excited. I'm
Yeah.
really excited.
It is really
I
exciting.
bet
good.
number one is lesbian. I bet number two
Hold on.
is stepsis.
Hold on, we still have another
Okay.
person we need to get to.
I mean, with the amount of
would love to see
stepsister
what
stuff
they
that
are.
comes up on the front page of Pornhub, I would imagine that's probably pretty high all over the place.
There's
Cordell.
not nearly enough.
Let's go to
stepsis.
Cordell and let's get his favorite searches.
So I'm more of a Reddit picture type of guy. Like,
Okay.
I don't really look up video.
So like a
much
Gone
as-
Wild guy?
So when do you stop?
I guess that's
that
what they
what-
would call that.
Yeah.
I know, but what are you stopping and focusing on?
What am I stopping? It really depends on actually how well someone takes pictures.
Oh, you're just doing pictures.
Just pictures, mainly. Yeah, like
Yeah.
not really much of a video.
Untamed Bush.
Granted, they don't
Right
have,
there,
I didn't
wow.
have internet
Yeah.
for a long time,
Butthole
so it's
Sharpies.
like I can't load a video. I got to go with pictures, and it just became a habit after that.
You know, the best thing about Reddit used to be you type in rand NSFW and it used to pull you to a random random
Still do
porn.
that. You can see all the categories.
You can look up all the categories, but it used to take you to a random. There's a lot of porn on Reddit.
Reddit is
and it
like
used to
half
take you to a lot of.
It's all porn.
It used to show you a lot of new stuff that you never thought you were into.
Well, that happens if you just click on a
Until-
picture and you swipe to the right. Next thing you know, you're
Oh,
like
yeah,
on 7
shit.
different categories, and you're
See,
like, I
you-
didn't know I liked this. Like, let's see where this goes.
You don't know until you
Rabbit hole.
try.
You guys have it so lucky though, because Dwayne and I grew up in a period of time where you would click on a link to see a porn image, and it would take a
forever.
fucking minute loading like one line of pixels at a fucking time.
No,
That was definitely my childhood. I
yeah,
had
growing
dial-up in
up-
Hawaii.
I told you guys
okay.
the story,
Someone
right?
calls
Yeah,
and
there
you're
you
trying to
go.
watch something.
Yeah,
Next thing you know,
okay.
you're getting,
See, he gets
Yeah, the
it.
dial-up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the story, Andrew?
There
Let's
was a
hear it.
time we had dial-up, right? And then we switched to a little USB cricket that you can plug in the
Oh,
computer.
yeah, you did tell us
But
a
I had
story.
a family camera with my own SD card. I used to take pictures of porn, right? when I had access, because I didn't always have access to the computer.
Right.
My parents would go off to church, and I'd be at the home computer taking pictures of porn, and then I'd switch out the SD card whenever I hid the SD.
oh, geez.
Everybody
And
knows
whenever
where
I
this
wanted
is
to,
going.
I wanted to crank it, I just pull out the camera, pop in my SD. Well, there was, a moment in time.
That's a 2.5-inch display.
I know,
That's all I'm
dude,
saying.
a digital camera. Right, which all the buttons stuck for whatever
this
reason.
was back in what, the early 2000s,
Yeah.
where the
Yeah,
best
this
image
was-
you could get is like a quarter
This
of a
is like
megapixel.
2009. This isn't even, I was like a freshman in high school.
This is where the aerial is blend into the tit. This is what we're talking about.
No, well, I forgot the SD card in the camera, and
Yep.
things didn't go well. So that was my experience.
That is almost as embarrassing as what my girlfriend got me into in high
Jesus
school.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, she liked to write like letters throughout the school day. Well, she forgot to give me one before we left for the school day. So she thought, I'll go put it in the scanner
Oh, geez.
and email it to you.
That's
Well,
wild. It's such a wild
She
thought.
She put it through the scanner and emailed it to me.
That's weird.
Fine, that's great. Left it in the scanner.
Forgot the
With
note.
her,
Yeah.
and her fucking Catholic parents come up to the scanner and see what she wrote in there about getting dick down.
Oh my god.
Oh
Getting
boy,
dick down.
that was a fun. And I was over at the house that night, just coincidentally. That was real fucking fun.
Right.
Thanks, Ashley.
Were you guys even banging at that point?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
When the
There was a lot of fucking going on, and now her parents found out, and oh boy.
God.
Yeah, that was fucking awkward.
I thought you were almost.
That was
That's what my
bad.
dad's like. I'm from Texas. Like, good job. Proud of you.
Shit.
Okay, Zach. So let's bring up the stats. I'm gonna throw on some glasses. What is your porn search history? Let's go to the next one, so I can actually see.
Wow.
Killed it.
Really?
Fucking knew it.
Yeah.
That is surprising.
In
Hentai.
2023, hentai's been up at the top for a while.
Has
it
it
hasn't
really?
moved. Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
look,
You know,
milk
the most-
popped up,
Oh,
spot,
yeah.
lesbian
It's
popped up,
got, okay.
Japanese dropped too. Pinay, what is Pinay?
Well, I can understand why Japanese would drop
that's
too, because
Filipino.
everything is
Pinay?
censored
Yeah,
that comes
Pinay.
out of Japan, right?
Filipino.
Oh, yeah.
Don't they have to
yep.
censor like everything?
All genitals censored.
Oh fuck yeah! So
Okay.
Pinay is Filipino.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and bring that down. This is in the world, and now let's do the U.S.
Wait, Femboy popped up
Lesbian.
12 spots.
Yeah, this is in.
Playboy was up.
Did it really?
popped up? Yeah.
it wasn't even on the list.
Oh shit.
So this is just U.S.
This is
yep,
the last one
lesbians at
was
the top.
the world.
Well, this is United States. Gangbang popped
Stepmom.
up 12.
Wow.
Squirting is way down there, and mature is way down there.
See,
Cheating
this is how you
popped
know
up
it's
9.
the U.S. They said
Cheating
They
is the
searched
last
for
one.
anime
Yeah.
instead of hentai.
Hentai.
Hentai is
Whatever.
number 3 on this now.
So I feel like hentai just embodies every type of search within these searches, though. You know? They can
Yeah,
be
but
anything.
you got to specifically look
Oh,
for
well,
it.
but look at that. Look how high femboy is.
Okay, so let's go to
And
the,
it's even moving up.
go ahead and bring this one down. Let's bring up the next one, Zach. So United States, look at Hawaii. What do you search for from Hawaii?
It's
Hawaiian.
impossible. It doesn't exist. I shit you not. You know how many like actual Hawaiians are in the adult film industry? Not many.
No, but they're looking for
it's fake.
amateur porn and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
I've
that's
looked.
why.
Haven't found it myself.
Well, you're only looking at pictures. They like to take videos of themselves.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, bring that back up, Zach.
I don't think that is an actual thing. You really think people in Washington State are searching for sensual
That's
sex?
all I search
I'm
for,
thinking
sensual
just
sex.
to
That's
have everything
lame.
different.
That's lame.
That's lame.
Okay.
Top relative searches, though. I don't think this is the top
Nudist,
search in
Oregon?
everything.
Who searches for nudist? You just go out and find a nudist. You don't need to get
Sarah's-
on the computer
Sarah's
for it.
very interested in Michigan.
Vegas.
What? I don't
Vegas
even know
is
where
what they
Michigan
search for
is.
on porn websites in Nevada. Just Vegas.
Hold on. She doesn't even know where it is. Look on the upper right, all the way. It's yellow.
Literally. Oh, is it like top right? Like
No, where it makes a little dip. Zach, can you get up and show her where Michigan is?
I don't understand the states. That's it.
That's what it's bondage.
Indiana's chubby.
Small dick in Ohio.
Wow. To mouth.
Ohio representing with small dick.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Fingering
they all
myself.
have such
West
big dicks
Virginia
there.
nip slip. That's not porn. That's just
Nebraska.
something that happens.
Dude, this is the United States.
Fuck.
Big boobies.
Missouri.
You can really tell which portion
Transformation.
of the country is very undereducated.
Look at fucking Texas. Texas is creamy.
That was concerning.
Bubble butt.
I don't know if
Turkish.
we're looking at like cooking recipes potentially. Or
Mississippi
actual
is pretty good though.
Wyoming
Then into
goth.
the furries down there in
Rob.
the south.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fingering myself in Alabama.
Body swap?
What is- what
body
is-
swap?
Transformation in Missouri. What the
Yeah,
fuck is that supposed to
exactly.
Look
mean?
at it. The best one is absolutely District of Columbia. Big ass cop. Or when you get pulled over and you get dicked out by that big ass cop.
Double vagina in Connecticut? What the
now you're-
fuck? The fuck is wrong with Connecticut?
Okay, let's
Double
Jesus
vagina.
Christ!
loud wet sex.
Turkish for New Jersey.
Yeah,
I don't even know where to
This
go
one's
with
bizarre.
that one.
That's bizarre.
You had to make these up. There's no way this is real.
No,
Transformation.
This is absolutely not real.
Minnesota is tickling.
I don't know where you got this, but it
It's
wasn't Pornhub.
directly from Pornhub.
No.
Yes, it's directly from
Wow.
Pornhub.
Sex.
Oh,
This is directly from
Is a very interesting
Pornhub.
one.
Sensual sex is the most normal
there
up
is
there.
no way that Wyoming is looking for goth porn.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
sorry, but they're just not.
Okay, well you're fucking wrong.
How many goths do you think they see out there?
I don't know.
Zero.
Exactly.
Zero.
So there's
So why would they have a sexual interest in them if they never see them?
Because they see
That's
it from
mental.
Portland, you know, people come from Oregon and they're just like, damn, I got to give myself some of that stuff.
Goth pussy.
Asian
That's the best shit.
stepmom.
sex doll.
All right,
Who's
so-
looking up sex dolls?
Stop it.
Fucking-
Let's go to the next one, Zach. So here's traffic.
No, well, this is just obvious that the U.S. would dominate.
Well, I had no idea. I was surprised by this. And I was surprised that Pornhub does not go out to the whole world.
I'm kind of surprised that Sweden is on the list at all.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one, Zach. Time visited per visit.
Oh, shit.
Look at us.
Filipinos last the longest.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Wow, we're up
man.
16 slots.
Yeah.
Well, you
9
gotta,
minutes and
watch
57
7 videos
seconds.
just in order to get a good moment.
Yeah.
I know, but
Once you find that one good moment, though.
No, you just got to look for the little bookmarks
you
they
get the
got in
shotties.
the.
Yeah, because they have the high traffic.
Yeah,
They got the stats now, which
exactly,
is super
yeah.
handy.
So the age 54 to 64 is up 59%. Holy shit.
Wow.
It's weird because the older you get, the longer it takes. So that only makes sense.
Yeah, 65 is 77%. Okay, let's go to the next one. So these most viewed categories by gender.
Turn me down.
Turn you down.
Yeah, lesbian porn makes sense. But you don't know.
Japanese and ebony seem to be top contenders for both groups.
Which is crazy, right?
So Blasian. I'm surprised Blasian isn't a more looked up
Blasian.
category.
I have never heard that before.
Blasian?
That's
You ever heard
Blasian.
Black Asian?
Black Asian.
Yeah.
I like it.
Lesbian.
Okay,
I'm
Zach.
surprised that Japanese is at the top once again. It's all
Well,
fucking,
lesbian
it's
for
all
women.
fucking censored.
Lesbian for women, which I was surprised about.
No,
We
that,
used to
that,
wait.
that makes sense. I
Big
think.
dick is on the bottom. See, when you guys talk about shit all the time, big dick is on the bottom.
Men
That's
search
just,
up
that's just because
transgender
they
more
haven't
than
seen
women.
yours.
Let's go on to the next one. And portion of female visitors. Philippines. 58% of the women in the Philippines watch porn. Only 42% of the men.
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
The
need to-
culture's mainly females. There, that's what's going on.
We gotta go to the Philippines just to.
But look at our ratio. 20. So when they even it out, 29% of the women, 71% of the men in the United States versus 58% of the women versus 42%. So it's disproportionate. It's crazy. Ukraine. There's some horny women there.
Philippines in like at war right now or something. What's with the lower?
Yeah,
men?
why is the population so out of balance?
It's so skewed. You gotta admit, imagine it's like 25% guys and 50 or 75% women at that point.
First
Just
off,
have more female children.
What?
Oh,
Wait.
shit.
I don't.
Something in the water.
Aren't
I
these
guess.
just
Very
like
possible.
based? Actually, I don't know. Forget it. Never mind. Just keep going. Too tired. Too tired to make that point.
you're crashing.
It's just so sad.
Okay, let's go to the next one, Zach. That's it. Okay, let's bring down your favorite search porn terms.
Yeah, that was a great map. I love that map. That map was terrific.
Can we bring up
That
the map
map
one more
was
time?
not real.
That is a real.
Well, that's
That is fucking
specific
not
for state.
real.
That's
You can go
what's
to
most
Pornhub
popular.
and look at their 2023 stats.
I don't think that's not the highest search of every state, but
What is-
whatever their best relative searches are when compared to others.
What is
so
giant? Is that giantess?
Where are we at?
Tessie for fucking Tennessee? Like what?
giant test.
What is that supposed to be?
Probably big cock.
Fucking
Or maybe if you're like Andre the Giant or something, they're looking for some giant guy to fuck them or something.
Or like giant Tennesseans or something.
giant
Yeah.
test.
That's my
Giant
best
test.
guess. That's my
It's got to be
best guess.
huge chicks.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
The whole thing is just,
giant
Wouldn't they
women.
search for like Amazons then?
whole thing is
You
just
think that would get you more
You would
results
think.
close
I mean,
to?
I don't
They
think-
want 'em to
I
be
don't
white.
think these searches are
Oh,
made by
okay. It's
educated-
Tennessee. I forgot.
it's all very grody.
Rub is one of those things. I don't
Gnarly.
even know what that implies. Rub.
Rub.
Do you want to put some like jerk on me or something? You know, like some turkey rub or something, or what are we talking?
Okay. So let's go on to the next one. Let's do the hot takes. So we're going to get people's opinions on just some
Wow.
shit I'm going to throw out there.
Okay.
Is that family friendly?
That is family friendly.
Big mommy milkers.
Fuck. Perfect milkers.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead and bring it down. What I'll do is we'll go round table this. So we'll go to each person and they can.
None of us are gonna give hot takes.
No, I'm doing the hot takes. You give your opinion on the fucking hot
shit.
take.
Okay.
God damn it. If women have the right to choose an abortion, should a man have the ability to opt out financially?
If you run that by me, if they choose not to have an abortion,
If a woman has the right to choose abortion, shouldn't a man have the right to opt out financially?
no, because it's still the man's kid, right?
Well, I mean, you could
they're the ones
you
that
could have wrapped your
squirted
dick in
into
the
them.
first place. I mean, you still participated.
Okay, there's a lot of times when you have an aggressive woman. I know, just fucking.
If in the case of rape, yeah. It's not like the man should be responsible. I don't think they're responsible in the first place, are they? If a man gets raped,
when teachers rape students and get pregnant with them when they get out of prison, they
Why do we keep bringing up prison?
always go after the child, now an adult, that was raped for child support.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
a
feel
fairly
like
common thing because they don't
that's
they
wild.
don't differentiate between it. It's this is your child, you participated in conceiving it, you should have to support it.
Yeah, but if she can opt out and have an abortion,
if the
So
kid
she's
came to school the
opt-out
next
on
day and
being a
high-fived
parent?
everyone.
she's the only one that has a choice.
But you can opt out on being a parent. You can give up guardianship and everything like that.
You could sign
Don't-
you could
don't
sign
have a
your
way
rights
to
away.
You
Yeah,
can't.
sign your
You
rights.
can't right
but
now.
you can't unilaterally do that.
You can't get out of financial
you still
your
be on the
obligation.
hook for finances.
Yeah,
No,
you
you're not. Not if you give up
See,
your
you just
parental
gotta-
rights.
If we're
Add
talking
your
about
DNA.
if we're talking about like if somebody adopts your kid, then and you can forfeit your, but you can say it's not my kid. I don't want anything to do with it. You're still financially obligated to that kid, regardless of what you say.
But what about all those orphans? Like the government's not coming after like both men and women.
I know, but why are they
financially.
orphans? They don't know who the parents are, right?
Yeah, but I mean, someone could probably test that. Like, oh, look at the cameras these days. Like, oh, I saw that bitch Stacy dropped off that goddamn kid, and she's been fooling around with Terry down the road.
Stacy.
Like, I'm pretty sure.
I know.
That's
I mean,
their
but-
kid.
But that's not
Think
the question.
about it.
That's
Now-
not the question.
now
The
that-
question is, if a woman has the right to say, I want an abortion, shouldn't a man have the right to opt out financially? What is it, yes or no?
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no. I knew you'd say no. Taylor?
Sure,
reasonable?
why not?
Sarah, what do you think about this?
No, if they were able to, then they could just go fuck 100 girls and have 100 kids, and then what are you?
I mean, in my opinion, that would
you see
say,
what I
say
mean?
more about the girls than it would about the
It
guy.
always
You
does.
can opt out under
I mean,
certain
like,
circumstances.
like if all
No.
these chicks are just letting this one guy just
Well, they don't know. It's like,
drop
1 year is
loads inside of them. I mean, without a condom, without them
Yeah.
even trying to use any kind of birth control. I mean,
That's a Fallout vault, right? Where 100 chicks and one man.
All right, so we got three no's. Cordell, what do you say?
I feel like the really circumstances matter.
It doesn't. It's either yes or no, my brother.
What do you mean it does? It's all circumstantial.
Is
it's
it
all black and white with Dwayne.
It really is. You have to pick yes or no.
I feel that yes, there should be a way for men to be able to opt out.
Yeah. Okay.
Crazy.
Thank you. I'm with you.
You're both wrong.
My dad definitely didn't pay child support. So,
How do you-
I mean,
How do you feel about this, Dwayne?
I just said I agree with Cordell.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
I think it's all circumstantial.
I answered in the
It is
affirmative. I'm right there with you.
circumstantial.
Okay.
Okay, you're all three
Nothing
wrong.
is ever black and
Hot
white.
take 2
Oh,
is
here we go.
no one has ever been born gay.
I mean, that goes against the science, doesn't it?
No.
What if a...
It's
Yeah.
how you feel.
I've never
No,
seen a
that's not
baby...
true.
That is true.
Feelings aren't
That is true.
No.
Babies always go for the tit. They don't ever go for the dick until they're older.
Exactly.
That's true,
So
right?
you're saying it's nurture instead of nature.
Exactly.
No,
I mean, if you gave the baby the dick, would they know the difference?
They would definitely know the difference because
Would
you
they?
couldn't shove it in their fucking mouth. What are you talking about? My
Is it
God.
instinctual?
I bet there's been some person that's done it.
Yeah, I'm sure they've tried.
Yeah, there are. There should be in jail.
That's right. They should be in prison.
They should be.
Ass rape prison.
So,
I think it's nature. I don't think it's nurture. I think you absolutely can
be born
and
gay.
people are born gay. Yeah.
Nice.
That's always been my opinion on the matter. Sure, there are some people who choose to bat for the
How
other
many-
team, but
how
I
many,
mean,
how many gay people do you know?
that I
met? No,
Met?
that you've
I don't know, like
had conversations with. You've not
half a
intimate, but
dozen?
you've had intimate conversations with where you talk about this stuff.
Oh, none.
Okay. So
You guys are like the only people I talk to outside of work. So I mean, all right, are you gay, Andrew?
Yes.
Well, then I'm gonna start talking to
he's
Andrew
not gay.
about
He's
it.
a product of his environment.
As soon as I turn 30, or as soon as I turn 20, wait, product of my own environment.
Dude.
Coming here?
Yeah, let me get a hold of you and see if you're gay afterwards.
Too many
you're
overzealous
bleeding.
uncles visiting his house when he was younger.
Shit.
Hey, Andrew, I fuck hard. Really hard. You should know that before we get into this relationship.
I mean, he has a nice swing down. Yeah. Nice.
So what do you think? We know he thinks people are born gay.
I don't think people choose.
You don't think people choose?
I think
But they
they're,
can.
They're born.
But the point is that people could choose, but at the same time, I think that people are born with a.
People can become gay through time, but I think if you're, I think people are born without ever being attracted to women.
Okay, Sarah
or men. Well, if you're the opposite sex.
She's tired, but she needs to answer the question.
I feel like people are born gay because like people are born like naturally pretty straight, you know, so the population can continue. Like that's just how it works.
So what you're saying is straight is natural.
I don't know about that.
But we see animals in nature committing gay acts with each other.
Everyone just wants to get the rocks off.
It's because it's a natural thing as far as nature is.
Men are gross and want to put their dick wherever they can.
Yes.
Okay, how do you explain the women then?
What? Show me an example of two fucking apes scissoring.
Oh my God.
I've watched two cows go at it. Nothing happens.
I'm not Jane Goodall,
They want
fucker.
to have sex. Things want to naturally be fucked and fucked.
Because of hormones.
Because of hormones,
Yeah,
chemicals.
exactly. Okay, so what do you think? Are people born gay?
That there might be genetic markers that may make you more attracted to one gender versus the other. But I don't think you're necessarily born gay. That's your mind and society allowing you a choice to decide these things. It's like people with trauma and being like, I can't control my responses or my actions when I'm triggered.
Okay, so since you bring that up, everybody who I've met that is gay has gone through some traumatic experience in their life. I was touched at a certain. It's this weird age. It's like 7 to 11. How many gay people do you know? I've had gay friends.
I had a really good gay friend for a while.
And was he or she?
He was imaginary.
Imaginary. Yeah. So that's 7 to 11. When a kid is fucked with at 7 to 11, something changes in them.
He did have a traumatic experience, but who doesn't anymore? Most.
Did you ever?
No,
then shut the fuck up.
But did you? Did you have traumatic experiences growing up?
I was an afterthought. My parents didn't give a fuck about me.
So you
that's
had traumatic experiences.
No,
and that's why you go behind the Wendy's and suck dicks.
That's why I do it.
He is looking for those traumatic
experiences. We're never gonna get through this shit.
Around him growing up.
I love it. Wendy's.
That's from when you were laying pipe. You gave those traumatic experiences away like candy.
Wayne was doling them out.
Like I said, dude, I fuck hard. I was not a nice person as a teenager.
Diddling Dwayne is what they called you in Coeur d'Alene. You remember Coeur d'Alene, right?
Yeah, I remember Coeur d'Alene. Okay, next one. Next hard take. My God. You being a victim is not worth my time or my attention.
I don't think we should. Yeah,
we have to.
I'm going to say true.
God. Okay.
I think it's true. I don't think we should have to
feel bad about
pussyfoot around people. Well, people's traumas that we can trigger at any point, right? I don't think we should have to. But I think if once we know about them, we learn about what your traumas are, then we can start making an effort towards not triggering those. But if I just meet you and you get triggered by something I say, if it was something that, something tame or mild, like now we're censoring the word kill. Suicide, shit like that. Yep. On anything.
Yeah,
on anything.
It's unalive now.
Murder
is what they
if
call it.
If I say kill someone and it triggers someone,
now our fucking podcast is done.
I'm gonna be, I shouldn't have to say. It's such a unalive is fucking dumb. I hate that word.
There must be zombies now or something.
So
shit.
So Taylor, give us your take.
It's wild.
I have no take on it.
So my point being on this one, like if I didn't do anything to you and I didn't cause that trauma, I don't need to feel bad about anything. Is your wife calling?
Yeah.
Let's answer. Let's see what Robin wants. When are you going to be home, Taylor?
Hey, you're on the podcast. What's up?
Oh, hey. Oh, I forgot you had podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Well, I'm filling up gas, and then I'm going to go get Zevran, and then I'm heading up to Mom's, and I'm running super late.
All right. Drive safe.
Okay, and I want to go to the pumpkin patch tomorrow afternoon when we get home from Mom's.
Okay.
And we want you to go with us.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
Hey, should we have sex tonight? Oh, wait, I'm not going to be home.
No, Jesus.
And remember, you're on the podcast.
That's why she said it.
Told them. So anyway, love you.
All right. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
God
you
damn.
might not have sex, but Taylor's still getting dick down.
God damn.
She had a cute voice. I liked her. And the pumpkin patch.
She's a sweetheart. And I'm just a little hard right now. I'm just
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah. Well, just looking at you. Every time I see you.
Yeah. Now I know you're just lying.
You guys go fucking the pumpkin patch.
I guess I don't really have I don't know. I don't have any trauma, so I guess I can't relate to other people who have trauma.
Right.
So I just, as long as you don't make your trauma my problem,
Well, that's the point.
then I don't care. As soon as you make your trauma my
Right.
problem, now I've got a problem with you,
Exactly.
not your trauma.
Right. So we're on the same page. What about you?
I guess it depends how fresh the victim is, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
how soon she was victimized?
Yeah. Then I care. But if it's like, you know, from forever ago, just like leave that at the door. Don't
So
bring
there's
that
a
to me.
statute of limitations on trauma.
There is,
Where you can just
for me.
legitimately say, get the fuck over it already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but what if they
depends,
harp on
too.
it more? What if it still affects them more, even if it was longer ago? Like someone that was just freshly raped, and they don't care about it compared to someone that
Can't
was
say
raped
that
20
on
years ago.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Freshly
Great.
diddled.
Put it on Sarah. We'll just block him out. Sarah, when you do that, look at how huge your hands look.
Big boys.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
they're not small in real life either. It makes
No,
sense.
they make everything look small, I'm sure.
They do.
Okay, so how do you feel about this?
I don't even remember the question.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You should. I don't care. Don't bring it to me.
There you go.
That's it.
Cordell.
I'm gonna have to agree with that kind of thought process. You
Right.
know, especially because half of the people that want to make it your problem still live in the victim seat after like 20 years.
Short pink hair is what you're saying.
Oh, you know,
There's a time limit.
it's frustrating.
That's what they say for lawyers. You get 24 hours to be happy or sad, and then you got to get over it either way.
No.
Life is traumatic. I think there's
Yeah.
just people that decide to be traumatized with things, and other people just get the fuck
Regardless.
over it.
Yeah.
Thick skin. You gotta have a thick skin.
I like
right?
I like just getting over it because, you know, life doesn't care. The weather doesn't care what happened to me.
Yeah.
The ocean eating my family alive
my
doesn't
God.
care tomorrow because I still need to go fish to go eat.
No, Jesus
Dollar
Christ.
bills.
I would never go fishing again.
Plus, there are far too many people
She-
in this world with attention-seeking tendencies.
Everyone wants
First world
validation.
problems,
Are we
man.
talking
First
about the
world
hurt
problems.
feelings generation?
Well, I mean,
Okay. So let's go to the next
Ouch.
one.
Andrew, you're talking about here.
Kids are useless parasites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until they reach a certain age. And then you can, submit them to TikTok, get views and money.
There you go. Yeah.
That's like any age.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't have
Or
kids.
do you guys want kids?
I do. I definitely want.
Yeah. How about her?
You know, I wonder.
She doesn't get a choice.
You know, people say yes, but you know, when
They
some
live in
people say
Washington
yes, you
State.
wonder.
She absolutely
Right.
has a choice.
yeah.
Right.
Those are the
Yeah,
third
she
ones.
does.
Move across the border and get her pregnant.
So like when my wife got in her 30s and got her hormones going, I don't know if I wanted kids that much, but she hijacked the load. So you don't really have a choice.
She stole the condom, put it in the bathroom.
I've never used a condom, so
Hey, it's a turkey baster they use these days, right?
I'm a
That's
thrill
right.
seeker.
That's
Okay, so we're all kind of kids are useless parasites. I enjoy.
I think they should be happy that they get to go to school and be a non-productive member of society.
Were you?
Live under my roof
they should
rent
just
free.
they should just be
Definitely. I
happy
wish
that
I
they're alive,
realized. I wish
right?
someone had told me.
But you
how
didn't at the
thankful I should
time.
be. No, I didn't at all.
Right, that's the same. All kids are useless
Yeah,
parasites.
they should just be happy to be alive because mommy could have taken one pill and they could have gone down the toilet later that
Right.
evening. So I
Sound
mean,
like my grandpa.
Like,
So this is. I just want to put this one out there. Bigfoot is naturally blurry. That's why we don't have any good pictures.
I mean,
It makes sense to me.
if we're looking at this from the scientific approach, if every picture of Bigfoot ever taken is blurry, then yes, the evidence seems to suggest
All right.
that
All
Bigfoot
Japanese
is
have blurry
naturally blurry.
Fucking
Yeah.
genitals.
It's either all the people taking the photos
true.
or jacking off, waiting for Bigfoot to show
They-
off, and they just can't get the photo right.
Yeah,
Or ESP is a real thing.
ESP is a real thing. Sarah, what's your take on this?
Probably. It makes
Probably.
sense.
Same with the Loch Ness Monster, too, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
That was a log.
Yeah. He's
I thought that was a whale penis. I thought it was a flipped over a whale with the dick sticking out the
It's a
water.
negative shot.
it's curved.
It could be
I
a
don't
thing.
think a whale could be in that lock. Right?
No?
Isn't it?
I thought it was
It's
super
lo-
deep.
It's
I
long.
think it's deep, but I don't
but it's
know.
locked.
I guess
It's
There
deep,
is a
but it's
large
not
gate.
that big.
Shit.
it's very
Yeah, that's what they always say.
jeez.
America's educational system is designed to create factory workers, not factory owners.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I don't know if the educational system is designed that way, but I think that society is designed to have more low-level workers than CEOs.
Well, I mean, yeah, someone's got to make my burgers at McDonald's or wherever one goes.
Okay, Mr. CEO. Sarah, how do you feel about that?
I don't really think it's up to the school system. They just teach basic education, like reading and writing. Like the rest should be up to the parents, basically. Like,
Unless you live in Idaho, in which case it's much less than basic.
yeah.
So I think that would be for the factory working.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it based off the meat grading system, the whole A, B, C, D, E, F type thing?
Didn't
So
they
I'd
change
say
it?
we're just factory workers, and then you're raised by factory workers, so they're not gonna know any different.
That's what I mean. You need to get parents doing
Yeah.
better.
You should have been born rich.
Yep, that too.
Then you'll be a
You've been born
factory
in
owner.
the '80s to buy
Or maybe,
houses.
I don't know.
you know, maybe
Yep.
college should just be free, because if everybody fucking went to college as a standard practice,
Fucking socialist.
you would have a whole
know.
lot less
Jeez.
fucking burger flippers,
Someone's
wouldn't
gonna
you?
vote for Bernie.
Take Bernie's dick out of your mouth.
So I like Sarah's take on this, but that's not a reality because I was not a great dad, and so far my kids have been somewhat very successful.
That's true. Actually.
We got a kid here. Zach, how was Dwayne as a dad? Middle finger. Middle finger.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
What kind of traumas do you have?
He lost interest after the first two.
It's when Dad walked out of the shower and his dick was by your head sitting on the couch, and you looked over. That was the trauma that you got in life.
We have the same dick. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's not true. I heard can of corn, and you've got a
knock it
baton.
off.
You've got a police
All
baton.
right, we only got a couple more of these to go, and then we're blazing through this. Donald Trump isn't going to destroy the country if he wins the presidency, because he already has.
I disagree with that.
You don't think he's already divided and destroyed the country as it is?
No.
We're a lot more divided. I don't think he's destroyed the country necessarily.
And I don't think he'd be able to destroy the country if he got reelected. I think there's just,
When he
there's,
gets reelected.
there's too much red tape and too many systems in place to keep him from doing that. He could destroy the world. That's absolutely possible, but simply destroy our country? Nah.
Are we still under the tax laws that he enacted when he was president?
The ones for us dropped
The ones
off.
the ones for
the
us have
people.
already gone away, but the ones for the companies are still in effect because they were permanent.
They're permanent.
Okay. And solid.
Sarah, you don't give a fuck?
Still goes.
I don't know. I think we're doing fine. I think he changed the immigration laws too forever, didn't he? For the K1, for the.
I don't know. You're the lawyer.
So what he did was he separated families. That's basically what he did. He locked people up, and then he separated families. Then they got lost, the kids from mom and dad and the children.
Should have been born
That's
white.
what he did.
Well-
And it's a really shitty thing to do. Not that our immigration
Wow,
policy is anything
Andrew.
good. Now, well, kids are useless parasites,
so
apparently,
now
to
those
everybody.
kids have their parents, so do those parents have to pay child support for their lost children? Like,
Yeah,
are
you
we
never
making
know.
Money off
No,
this?
we're
This seems like a
deporting that
great
motherfucker.
plan.
I mean, let's be clear. Nothing any president personally does is permanent.
Well,
It's what Congress and the House pass.
And that's not even
what the
permanent.
president does doesn't mean shit without the House and the Senate approving it.
We thought Roe v. Wade was going to be permanent, right?
I did.
And that was
yeah,
overthrown.
well,
Everything's debatable.
That was
But
thrown
once
out.
again, that was the president nominating a Supreme Court justice and the House and Senate approving that nomination. So it's still not ending with the president. You've still got a few 700-800 other assholes that you can point the finger at.
Big time. Big time.
Does the
Big
president
time.
not have power to? It's the Senate that enacts the Supreme Court justices, right?
Huh?
Once they die, or back out of power.
Well, they just
what are you
they
talking-
just put up a nomination.
They have to put up a nomination, then they have to be vetted, and they go through the
yeah,
whole
but
process.
if whoever has the House majority usually gets their guy in anyways, right?
well, for the record,
No, not necessarily.
No,
K1
it
is
depend-
not at all what any of that was. Just for the record. Just for the record.
No.
Not at all what I was talking
We were
about.
just glossing over
Yeah,
it.
I'm just saying. That was not it. That was not what I was referring to. What you said.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so we know.
Fist fighting her at the end.
Tired. I'm like
Yeah.
zoning out. And
Okay, so here we go. Here's the very last one. Restaurants need to quit forcing their employees to sing happy birthday. I hate when they sing happy birthday at a fucking restaurant.
I like to really degrade whoever's serving me food. I want spit in my food, so I'm gonna make them sing happy birthday.
It's the most annoying fucking thing when I'm sitting there having normal dinner and all of a sudden Happy birthday to it's just fucking dude. Why am I even fucking
Texas
here?
Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
He goes
Because
sit on
most
the
of them
saddle.
can't sing the normal happy birthday song too either. They got to do like some
Happy birthday.
happy.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
Yep.
Oh, that's because the happy
then they
birthday
wait for you to
song
say
is
their name.
copyrighted.
Yep.
All right.
Oh shit.
They can't sing it in restaurants, not normally, because
I see that
they'll get sued.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
If I have 5 waiters at my table singing happy birthday, one of them is kind of, not really singing, I'm going to point them out
Point them out.
and say, you better fucking sing. Or else I'm getting all of you.
know
fucking-
what?
Tip. I'm going to
should
take
have
away
that
your
guy
livelihood.
Blow out the candle. You should be like, you know what? You didn't sing. It must be your fucking birthday, douche. Come over here and blow these candles out,
Once
man.
they start, I have 10 ones on the table and I start taking them away as they're doing a worse and worse job.
Just look at that guy more and more.
It's so funny. Terrible.
That'll be good fun.
Oh, I was just reading a news article. Fuck, I can't even say it now.
Danny.
No, Iran's capital, Tehran. What the fuck? Why can't I say that? It's getting bombed right now.
Oh, that's
wow.
that's mental.
Now I have something to do after work tonight.
What is that?
Watch.
Okay, well, there's loud explosions happening in the capital city right now.
Reddit
Tehran.
has a subreddit called combat footage, and this whole Israel thing has put a lot of combat footage.
A lot of
on
grenades
there,
being
so-
dropped from drones. That's
Yeah,
a
but
lot, of
that's
footage.
Ukraine. Yeah, that's true.
Or watch people die usually has stuff like that on there too.
Yeah, it's super interesting.
3 guys, 1 hammer. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Shit.
that's the end of our hot takes. It was better than what I thought. It was pretty epic, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't find it grody at all.
Did you just use one of your words?
I used
2 of your words?
I used all my words already. Sarah hasn't used any of hers.
I'm
Andrew,
waiting
what are you waiting for?
for the perfect moment.
We have a half an hour left.
I know exactly when to do them.
Okay, that's good, because I'm about ready to book.
No.
Book the fuck out of here.
About the hightail.
I believe the correct.
Bounce, nice.
I believe
Nice.
the correct term is got a motor.
Got a motor.
Got a motor. No one's ever said that.
Got a motor.
That's
That's it, motherfucker. All right. So everybody has a pen and
Why
a piece
do
of
I
paper.
feel like I'm going to hate this?
You're not going to hate it. It's just the easiest way to do it.
I mean, like trying to write with salt
You're
or
gonna be
sugar
fine.
all over the table. I hate it
So-
when your like pen hits like a little grain.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's miserable.
it's miserable. So
Gnarly.
You've put me in hell.
Hey, can you bring up the slide to let everybody know what we're doing right now?
We had to go home and veg
So
out.
Unfamiliar's top horror characters is what we're going to do. And I think we need to rate them and find out who we think is the best. And
You're putting a list up there,
it's
right?
just, it's just going to be it's just going to be known. So there's going to be some that are missing. So don't bitch about that you think is better. Do you need another pen?
No, I was just looking at it.
This isn't just from media. This is also like lore, and this is
movies.
straight movies.
This is movies.
Okay.
So let's bring up our first
The
one.
best horror? Well,
Let's bring up our first one.
we've
Zach.
got.
That would be Freddy Krueger.
Did you ever see like Freddy
bring it down.
Krueger after
Bring it down
after
after
like Nightmare on Elm Street at 5? Because he just turned into a wacky
Scary
individual.
Terry.
And he just became
Yeah,
Scary Terry.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary Terry.
Yeah.
He just wasn't scary.
I
He was
love
just funny.
But me and Dev, we were driving down the road one day, and we were watching Scary Terry together, and we immediately bought T-shirts. So me and my daughter both have Scary Terry T-shirts. I love Scary
You're
Terry.
going to talk about like you passed by a burn victim and Scary Terry.
Okay, so Freddy Krueger. We'll rank these fuckers as we go.
How many are we
many are
doing this
there?
out of?
There was 10, but then Zach made me add one.
Okay, so there's 11.
11. So Fred, I'm just going to put down Fred.
We don't know who's going to be next either, do we?
Yeah, well, you'll get to we'll see all of them. Then you can just fucking put down where you think they deserve to be.
Do you have a big list of them on a
At the
slide?
end.
I do not. We're just gonna bring them up
that's
as we
gonna
go.
be a
This is going to be
problem.
fucking hard.
Well, you can rate them later. Okay, let's go to the next one, Zach. Let's see what we got. What's the next one up? Leatherface. We all know Leatherface. Do we know Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Those are old movies.
Are we rating them on
These are iconic.
scariness?
I don't like
Or are we rating them how much we like the character?
How iconic you think these are?
How
Wh-
iconic?
what-
Leatherface is towards the bottom of the list.
Okay, if that's for you.
I feel like when I was a child, the Chainsaw Texas Massacre was very popular.
Yeah.
There's several different movies that came out.
Yeah.
Documentary, one
Sure.
of them, and then one was an actual scary movie.
Are we gonna actually?
Yeah. And then we can come to a decision as a group who we think is the scariest of all time.
I think it's Dwight with the crash doll
Oh,
face.
yeah, it
on
is.
That's-
Shit.
We have Dwight's not even on here. God damn it. See, I missed people. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Pennywise.
Anybody like Pennywise? Thought he was scary? No?
I thought he was terrific.
We had to do something Halloween motivated
Are we
since we're coming up to
Are we
Halloween.
talking original
Right.
or remake?
It can be whatever you want. It's
Well, but the characters are a little different, aren't they?
I don't
Or maybe it's just
Yeah.
how they're portrayed is a little different.
I think the newer one, he seems much more defeatable.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, once you know like what to deal with, it's like that one Planet Earth movie with Will Smith. It's like, oh, if you don't have fear, the creature doesn't hurt you.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! That's a dumb movie.
Okay, Zach, let's bring up the next one. Oh, Michael Myers. MM for me, because I'm a lazy writer. Breaking news, explosions near Tehran. Why can't I say
Tehran.
that? Tehran, thank you.
Jesus. It's
Yep.
Tehran.
It is conducting, Israel says it is conducting precise strikes on military targets in Iran.
Yeah. We all already saw
Okay.
this coming like a month ago.
Well, I was waiting for it for fucking ever. Let's go to the next one, buddy. Hannibal Lecter. Just a lot of writing. Nobody's saying fucking anything.
I got my 1 through 4 already.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who's gonna be more iconic than Michael Myers.
No, there's plenty on here.
I
I
think
like
he's
Hannibal
the most
Lecter the
iconic.
best so far. I don't know where you're
You're a
at.
dork.
I'm actually a big fan of Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
I've loved every single movie that exists.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
but-
the TV series. Great.
Yeah, he was a great. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay, Zach, let's bring up the next one.
Jason
Voorhees.
say Jason is more iconic than anybody listed so far.
Well, you're wrong.
I didn't like him that much. I don't know about you guys. I
Never
didn't
seen
really
it.
like him. You've never seen,
Jason.
yeah, Jason?
No.
Were they, oh God.
They're
That was
too
the first,
old.
It's not even the name of the movie. It's called Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. I remember going and seeing that with my friend Brett Martinson and seeing Titty for the first time on screen. It was like, whoa.
Shit.
Well, you're missing out if you haven't seen Jason X, the one that takes place like 300 years in the future in
Wow.
space with Jason.
That's
Oh my
very,
God.
very good. Okay, let's go to the next one, buddy.
The first opening scene, a guy loses his arm because Jason's arm breaks off and cuts it. Like, it's hilarious.
Who's next?
Oh, just the sight of that thing.
What would you call her? Ring girl?
I can't remember her name. It's,
Does have a-
Sadako? Isn't that her name?
it starts with
I
an
mean,
S.
maybe in the Japanese version of it,
I think
but
she's
I've only seen
Japanese.
the American version.
The
of
Ring. The Ring was a Japanese movie.
Let's say
Yeah.
Ring Woman.
That they
I've only
remade.
seen the American remake.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put down Ring Lady.
Her name was
Yeah, I heard
Sadako.
Well Girl.
No.
I saw
Well
that.
Girl.
I saw that movie when it came out in theaters, and
That's Well Girl is her porn
scared me
name because she's
shitless.
deep.
Fuck.
She's deep.
It was intense.
The
The
to watch.
remake wasn't as good as the. Wasn't the
Exactly. Well,
original
what did you think I meant?
That's what I thought.
Wasn't the original Korean?
No,
We're on
I
the
don't know
same
why-
page.
Japanese.
Yeah. Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's the next one? Jack Torrance, The Shining.
That's the name of it.
Jack T to me. God, this is just fucking boring. So far, it's boring.
Dead air.
We're having to fucking write shit
all
down.
doing
I don't
homework.
even know how to
Yeah,
spell Torrance. Rapid fire. Let's
fire
go.
the last three off.
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Exorcism chick, whatever her name was. Exorcisor.
I think I found my number 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I spelled exorcist way wrong.
Next one. So did I. I don't give a fuck. You're only seeing it
Ex girl, you know? She's
Ex girl. Yeah.
until I gather all these cards and show them on the podcast how you can't spell next time.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one, Zach.
That's a good one.
Saw. What's his name?
Yeah, Zach, what's
Jigsaw.
his name? Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Oh shit! I think Jigsaw is number 2.
For you. Mm-hmm. And our last one, Zach. I think this is the last one.
Oh, Terrifier? What was his name?
You actually knew that.
It was Art the Clown.
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown.
I've
never seen them, but
Those are good movies. The second one was super dumb, though, actually.
Well, the third one's coming out soon, right?
Yeah, or maybe it already did.
It has not come out yet because Zach would be watching it with Chris.
I don't blame him.
All right, now
You guys can have a popcorn night.
Oh,
Watch it together.
I'm very particular
A really
about
good horror
popcorn.
movie series is Wrong Turn. That's a good one.
Wrong turn.
Yeah.
The inbred family.
This is all we got, man.
People.
Or what about
Hills of Eyes.
Yep.
yeah, there's The Hills Have Eyes, and then there's The Scarecrow
Hill.
from
Okay, The Hills Have Eyes
what
came
was
out
that-
in
what was
like
that movie?
1990.
Terrible movies.
The
the one with
the one that
it had the brother and the sister driving across the
Justin
farm
Long.
field.
What's his name? It was Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah,
Jeepers
Jeepers
Creepers.
Creepers. That was a good
Jeepers
one.
Creepers
You
was
missed a lot
spooky.
here.
I didn't.
Wasn't there also like the alien clown movies too?
Yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Nobody's even heard of that.
Okay.
Obviously, two people have.
Okay, but
It's
we're
suspected
going.
that Pennywise is actually one of those.
Oh Jesus! There's a lore to it.
I think number one is Michael Myers, and I'll die on this hill.
man.
Yeah.
I think Mike Myers is the most recognizable out of them. Out of any of
Okay.
them.
What about? Why couldn't you have picked any of the Scream movies?
Yeah.
Like
Or
if you're trying to relate to like the current generation.
I didn't-
Hellraiser.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pin
Yep,
Face.
yep.
That would have been spooky. one.
Pinhead. But I didn't.
Pinhead.
Depending
Terrible.
on age of people, how old are you?
I'm almost 30.
30, 29, 29,
Yep.
36, old.
38.
38.
Did you
I know
just
he
have a
falls below your
birthday?
limit.
Yeah.
He does. When was your birthday?
September 11th.
Oh,
That's the average response to when I tell people my birthday. It's like,
I didn't have to go to school, man. Thank you.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's the best day ever. That's all.
Every time I get carded, they look at it and they go, "Oh,
That's why when we had
Yeah.
the podcast, and I said September 11th is coming up. We need to celebrate it. Everybody
shit.
thought it was bad. No, it's Taylor's fucking birthday. Don't forget September 11th.
It's traumatic for you, isn't it? You're gonna go bomb some
shit.
buildings now.
I was born first.
you were alive too. You were like an adult when that happened.
I was 15. I don't know if I'd say I was an adult,
I don't know
but
math.
yeah,
Don't do
I
math.
was conscious enough to remember that it happened, and yeah, my mom pulled me into I was expecting pancakes for my birthday.
You motherfucker.
And I got pulled into my mom's bedroom
Wow,
with a
it's-
stern expression of "There's something you need to see just in time to watch
Something
the
you need to
second
see.
plane
my
crash
God.
Candles are
live
being
on
blown
TV.
out.
I know.
It's these twin towers of pancakes.
It's the best birthday ever. Actually, you'll
Too bad you
never
weren't
forget
turning
it.
11
Yeah,
on that
I mean,
day.
yeah,
Even more fun.
Dude.
All right, so we fucking poor Taylor.
Goddamn Saudis.
Where's my fucking pancakes? Stop! I hate you,
Did
Mom.
I just get to watch a couple hundred people die?
Jason?
What the fuck?
Couple hundred. It was thousands.
Well, I mean, initially.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she took you
Just
away from the
1,000
TV.
candles in the window.
Oh no, I sat there and watched it until I got on the bus to go to school.
That's
I was evacuated from my school.
Then
Were
we
you
still had
evacuated?
school.
Oh,
No, they
shit.
made us stay. They didn't teach anything, but they made us stay there.
And then now we get to watch it every single year. They wheel in that TV.
Yeah, well,
and we, get
we need to
watch the
celebrate it.
9/11.
Is what we need to do.
We built that multi-billion-dollar monstrosity that's supposed to be a monument to it. You could have spent fucking $100 and put a little, I don't know, memorial on the ground and made it a park or some shit
Nothing's
like
a
that.
couple
Had a-
But no,
a
they
pancake
decided to put up
statue.
another big fucking building.
All right.
Pointless.
Let's roll through this.
Watch that one get
Jason Voorhees
played
is not
well,
my
dude.
favorite.
Jason. Was
Jason.
your number one.
Yeah, we have to agree on who's number one first. Michael Myers, I feel like he's still got as many movies as Jason and Freddy Krueger.
Only because they won't let the series die.
Let it die.
Who's
man.
a more recognizable name? Michael
No
Myers.
one wants to watch Jamie
But we're
Lee
trying to rate these
Curtis.
between like our favorites
in a
because they're
survival
scary or
Who
So the
do we
most
think favorite
iconic.
is?
scary.
Yeah, I think
Or
most iconic, probably.
Not your favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about modern day, I'd probably have to say Jigsaw, just because
Yep. There's
he's
a
got
Saw
the
movie every
most
couple
modern
years.
movies, and they're up to like what 16 now or some shit like that.
fuck.
Well, you just watched
Stop.
Saw
They've got,
10.
they've got spin-offs.
Yeah,
and-
Saw 10 was good. I'm not even lying. And then they have got Spiral as a spin-off, and they've got They do
My
have a lot
head
of
hurts.
spin-offs.
Yeah.
I didn't
My
even
head
know that it
hurts.
was still in the. I feel like Mike Myers is honestly the most iconic. Like people still buy his costume.
So for me, Jigsaw.
Well, but I mean,
It's
how
the
much more
hockey
iconic?
mask, right?
Yeah,
I
the
like
hockey
that.
mask is Jason from Friday the 13th. I would say
Michael
that-
Myers is a little bit torn up, though, isn't it? It's like the same thing, but more
No, it's
rugged.
it's the look. It's, I think it's supposed to. It's supposed
the
to
whole
look like
face.
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
like
tape
it's like a
over.
hood
It's-
that's
yeah.
supposed to look like saggy
Yeah.
skin hanging off of his head.
Oh, well,
gotta
can we
say.
see Michael Myers? You see that picture again?
Who is Leatherface then?
I think Mike Myers is based off of Leatherface almost. It kind of feels like.
that
Oh, shit. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
That
pretty
is Mike
iconic.
Myers.
You see like TikToks all the time of people wearing heels and they're like, yeah, slay Myers, slay.
So you guys have kind of come to the three of you. Well, no.
Well, I mean, if I were to say the one that had the most impact on my life, I would say the girl from The Ring.
The
Franked
Ring.
it
Yeah.
the most to the Leatherface.
I would say that movie had the most impact on me because that movie came out and I saw it in theaters when I was 13.
Yeah.
So
The most impact, I like the It movies the most. So I'm going to say, I think Pennywise, if we're going by the biggest impact. 'Cause
For
I
you?
thought that first It movie, not the
Yeah.
one with Tim Curry, but I'm talking about It with the like 2014 version.
Did you read
was
the book?
terrific.
Anybody read the book?
No, we didn't read the book.
Yeah.
Too much incest, too much child.
There was
orgy.
a lot of fucking going on in that book. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you might want to pick it up.
This, does anyone have a copy?
We do, but it's inside. For me, it's The Ring and The Exorcist.
Can we say? I think Exorcist has the biggest impact on the at the time when that movie came out.
Yeah.
that one was the
Okay,
biggest,
hold on.
most impactful movie.
Let's do our top three. I'm going to go do Pennywise. I'm going to do Ring, and I'm going to do Exorcist. Those are my three.
So I can't
my
escape
three
Hannibal.
are The Ring, Jigsaw, and Jason.
I'm going to Taylor. And what?
And Jason.
And Jason.
But people loved The Shining. Jack Torrance scared the shit out of people, but I don't think he was iconic. It's not like people are dressing up as.
Never seen it.
You've never seen The Shining?
Nope.
Even I've seen The Shining.
It just looks like my
Yeah,
dad to me.
It just looks uninteresting
Your
to me.
dad.
Unhidden gem.
Yeah, when he was breaking through the fucking bathroom door.
Let me in a room,
Are you
boy.
smoking pot in there?
I'm not a huge Jack Nicholson
Right.
fan anyways, so I feel like I'd be bored
Okay.
just like skipping scenes to get to the end of it
It's
if I
not
watched
a
that.
very good movie. It's really not.
You
It's
just say
not.
that. You've seen it recently. It does hold up.
It's a fine movie, but it is not like I don't understand why people think it's that great. It's not scary. It's a guy with an axe. That's fine. They're in an empty hotel. There's 100 rooms they could hide in.
I mean, the
Whatever.
Book of the Dead from, what do you call it?
Oh, yeah,
Ash
the
and the Evil Dead is
Necronomicon.
actually more terrifying, I think, than he is.
We did a review of Evil Dead.
Yeah,
That's such a shitty
great
movie.
series.
Yeah, it was
It's so terrible.
it was,
Great
it
First
was
one was awful.
awful.
Love it.
The first one was
First one was
terrible.
fantastic.
version of the first one. There's 3 different versions of that movie.
Does the
It's
acting
ridiculous?
get any
we
better
did
at any point
no,
during them?
no, and then they made the remake when they put the chicken places. That was just even.
We
more
did the
terrible.
1981 version.
Yeah,
original
we
one.
did the original.
The
Yeah,
original.
yeah.
With Ashley.
And
She
the
takes a woman's.
you take the pencil and you put it in the calf. It was or in the ankle.
it was the
it's
claymation.
amazing. Amazing. All right.
It looked like it was starting to be like a Peter Gabriel music video.
Why didn't we do like
Man,
Cabin
I'm
in the
stuck between
Woods?
being a porno
It's
and
just
being
this
a
is
real movie.
I was coming
Yeah.
up with 10.
Cabin in the Woods was like way scarier
Okay.
than like
That was a
most
good
of the
one.
movies on this
Actually,
list.
Andrew,
was such a fun
really
movie.
good movie.
we're about ready to book. So
I'd say Michael Myers 1, Pennywise 2, Jigsaw 3. 4 is closely followed by Exorcist, just because of the impact that had. I feel like if you were to ask anyone in the U.S.,
give me your
most-
3 again so I can write these down.
Michael Myers,
Michael Myers.
Pennywise, Jigsaw.
Oh,
I think if you were
Pennywise.
to ask anyone,
we got a fucking
the most recognizable out of any of these would be Jigsaw, the little dude on the bike. Not Jigsaw himself, but I'm talking about doll riding the bike would be
we
the
have a
most
tie
recognizable.
going on right now.
See, but isn't that fun? Hannibal can be anyone, man. You don't even know what that guy's supposed
Yeah,
to look
he's a
like.
freaky motherfucker.
Just some guy goes around eating people. I can't escape him though, because my name's Cordell, and his assistant, it like gets fed to the pigs or whatever. Is Cordell, so.
Yeah, you're part of it.
I think
You're actually part of
You're
it.
in
the
deep.
problem is most of these series started like 20 plus years ago. I think that's part of the problem. You're like, none of these are recently started series.
Here's my problem. I don't think there's. I'm gonna go on tangents. I don't think there's any good video games made right now. I don't think there's any good fucking
This is
movies.
the Boomer and Dwayne coming out.
What good video games or good movies are coming out right now?
They're coming out Friday the 13th. Another Friday the 13th game.
Jesus. What?
Are they?
Yep.
Yeah.
But are those good?
No.
No, well,
None of them are
it's
good.
like Dead
Halo's
by
not even
Daylight.
good anymore. Like,
but better.
I haven't
Little
seen a good
Nightmare was a
multiplayer
good
I
game.
miss the Dead
That was
by
a great
Daylight
movie.
train, but it looks like a fun game.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sarah, we're
yeah.
on to you. What are your top three?
I could never get into it.
Left 4 Dead
Freddy, Jason, Hannibal.
I changed my mind because I think the most recognizable picture up there was the Ring Girl. I think that is the most recognizable picture.
Who are you
You're
taking
wrong.
off?
Shit.
Hold on, let me do her three real quick. And Hannibal.
Freddy, Jason, Hannibal.
Okay. And who are you taking off? Andrew, you had Pennywise, Michael Myers, and Jigsaw.
We'll put Ring Girl first because I think that's the most recognizable.
Okay, but who are you taking off?
We'll bump Jigsaw off.
Jigsaw
We'll
is
go
no-
Ring Girl, Michael Myers, Pennywise.
God.
Messed up his whole note card.
Shit.
It's all fucked up now. Zach, who for you, who is it? Art the Clown.
No, because you've seen those movies the most recently,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did you binge all of the Friday the 13th movies? They're so shit, dude.
Do you include Freddy
fuck.
versus Jason in that?
Of course, you have to.
Oh, wow.
You have to watch all the knockoffs, all the split offs, all the.
I don't know.
All the
You
crossovers.
I have to watch
Definitely
Scary
Freddy.
Movie. I
Okay,
have to watch them all.
Cordell is texting right now.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Replying to.
We're going next to you. Go ahead and put it on him.
Party foul.
So he's fucking up our podcast right now. First they were late. Now he's fucking it up with
I know,
texting.
it's just like, what a guy.
What was that shit?
He's texting Andrew back that he's going to suck his dick tonight. All
I mean,
right.
I should be under the table. I thought that was the plan.
Well, it is a
Then they
plan.
sat me over here
Yeah.
with Daryl
And Steven.
and Steven.
Okay, give me your top
Messed up.
three.
Top three, I will have to say Mike Myers, Hannibal, and Freddy.
Yeah, he gets it. Freddy's up there. It's
Fuck.
fine.
Freddy is pretty recognizable.
They made him into
And
Scary
you said
Terry.
Hannibal?
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, but Rick and Morty does obscure references all the time. I don't
Everybody
know
knew.
how making Scary Terry is any more monumental than the rest of the
was the
references
joke,
in that
though.
show.
That was the
the
opposite of
joke.
obscure, though.
Yeah,
that was so in your face.
Yeah, it was,
Leatherface is gone.
Well, but it's an obscure reference for the time it was released
They
because
s-
most people who enjoy that show have probably never seen.
no, Freddy movies
That-
come out every year. Like the reruns, like it'll be on Netflix.
Oh,
or
you
the-
mean-
Yeah, I mean you have the option. People do it. Not like
Hey, Zach, this is going to suck for you.
And then they see that it came out in the 80s and they're like, oh, fuck this old and crusty shit.
That's what I do.
I'm going to watch the remake that came out in 2014.
All right, let's put up these four. It's going to suck. Go put Freddy up. Just minimize him.
You got a Reese's in there?
Last one.
I'll take a Reese's.
Make them small. We only have 5 minutes left of this fucker, and then we're going to book.
Ooh, 2.
Jet.
I don't need all
Got
of them.
one.
You're going to jet. Okay.
I said it. I said the word.
Good girl. Very proud of you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, the next one is Pennywise. And we're going to go through these.
Oh.
The next one is Michael Myers.
I think if you were to ask us 20 years ago, it would be Exorcist.
Right. Hannibal. All of these got 2 votes. So that's where we're at right now. The Ring. And that's it. So we have 5 choices. So right now I'm going to
Okay.
Now we assign them numbers.
no, I'm so
Right.
yeah, whatever, we can assign them. Freddy's not on there for
Or
me.
are we picking like another top 3 again?
Not we just did 2 or we did 3 last
Win in a
time.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Everybody pick one then.
What's that? Yeah, just everybody pick one. So pick one of your favorites. Can you bring him back up, Zach, so I can fucking see who we got? Man, I'm going.
Why would you put Art the Clown, but not the fucking demon from Jeepers Creepers?
We had 10, and then Zach wanted me to add that.
What about any of them?
Okay, so give me
The
your
13 Ghosts. You remember that movie?
It had Shaggy in it.
I love 13 Ghosts.
I don't know his name,
Yeah,
man.
that's a good one. That
was
guy
good.
looks like my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just imagine. Yeah.
All right, Taylor.
Ring, obviously.
All right,
I don't think any of the other 3 or 4 on there.
give me one.
Babadook.
Yeah. What's that? Who is Mike? Michael Myers?
Mike G from work.
Oh,
Who the fuck is that?
what does Mike
Mike
have to
G.
say?
Working lead.
Oh, Mike Gard.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay.
What did he say?
Almost threw out last names there.
Shit.
Excuse me? He's going Pennywise.
Oh,
okay.
Mark
Or, is
or
it-
Mike? Mike. Okay. Well,
Hey, we're going Pennywise there. Okay, Andrew, give me one before we get out of here.
my number one would have to be the most recognizable. Not my favorite, but the most recognizable is Ring Girl.
Okay.
And it hasn't ever been remade, has it? They made it.
They
and that
made a
was it, right?
sequel, The Ring. It's
Did
the best
they?
one.
Go
They
to
made a
Sarah so
Ring
she can pick
sequel?
hers.
Yeah, it has the guy from The Big Bang in it. Howard, I think his name is. He's like the main character.
Really?
Yeah, you should watch
How long
that.
after the original did it come out?
Like over 10 years.
Oh, really?
It's more recent. He still looks like he does from The Big Bang. And you should
I'm
look
gonna
it up.
have to do that.
We
this
all like the
weekend.
Big Bang.
Yeah, it's interesting. This sequel.
Yeah.
What do you-
The only difference is the context, right, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Oh, I picked The Ring. That's the, yeah. It won.
Sarah picks the ring. Yeah. We're
We already have
Out
a
of all
winner.
the ones we had on there,
yeah. Bring up
I'd
the
say-
5
I
for
would say-
Cordell again.
the Ring Girl is pretty iconic out of those.
That's
guys.
crazy. So we all picked the ring.
The Ring
Except
now.
for Mike.
Exorcist
He picked
20 years ago.
Pennywise.
I know, but can you bring up the ring and make her big and beautiful?
Pennywise is the most recognizable clown. When it comes to Freddy, Jason, and whatever the
Okay,
third
bring it
guy's
down, buddy.
name was, Michael. I think the most out of those 3 would have to be Hockey Mask. I think that's Jason.
Yeah.
I think out of the 3 is Jason.
And then if you had included all the Scream killers in there, it would be the Scream mask because that is literally the most bought Halloween costume in
Also
all of
shiny.
history every year.
Hey,
And the
Taylor,
best version of
Taylor,
it's
let
the
me
What's
see your
Up
handwriting.
version.
Let me see
What
that.
is that? Yeah, shit from a scary movie. Yeah, so good. So good.
Nice.
With his
What?
tongue coming out, he looks stoned.
What's that?
Let me see yours. No, you still need your sign off there, buddy. Oop, wrong
shit.
one. Okay, this is just a mess.
Veg.
Do you want me to throw it?
No, it's fine. Just show it to me.
Ninja Star.
Yeah, very
You
nice.
thought mine was a mess. That's just all smiley faces.
It's not all. It's also
Show the camera, please.
some of it's a cursive S for I don't know how.
I was told by girls in high school that I have very neat handwriting for a guy.
Yeah.
I was told the opposite.
See, you guys can all see my handwriting on there. So
You have much better handwriting than me. I promise you.
okay. So
I mean, you have a tendency to use capital letters in really weird places, but yeah, sure, your handwriting's good.
thank
I
you.
do too, man. They're everywhere for no reason,
Yep.
especially J. What J? There's no such thing as a lowercase j in my world. So
Why would there be?
there's no reason.
Can I get a licorice before we go?
That's
Of course you
crazy.
can. Of course.
I appreciate
That's
that.
not a licorice. That's a Twizzler.
Twizzlers are
There's a
fucking
huge
amazing.
difference.
taste so much different than
I don't-
any other Twizzler.
I don't eat Twizzlers.
I don't.
What do you
either.
eat for licorice?
I don't eat anything like
Australian. The Australian
Because-
licorice
Red
is
Vine?
great.
that. No, I won't eat anything that's similar to that because back in 2007,
Late.
Wow, look at this victim making us.
I was
Yeah, exactly.
I was at a lake.
Exactly.
I was at a lake house.
And what happened?
And I bit into a Twizzler
Did somebody touch you?
and it broke my tooth.
Oh man.
Sounds like your tooth problem. Not
Yeah.
the twist.
Well, it's
It didn't matter what you bit into.
it's one of those it's one of those
Soft as candy
things
on the penny.
that has left a scar on me that I've never been able to overcome. But I'm
I
not
understand
making
that.
it anybody else's problem. Seeing it does not trigger me. I'm,
that they hear about it.
I'm just throwing it out there as a nice little
we gotta talk about
anecdote.
I'm triggered
Yeah.
right now. So go ahead and put it on me.
Good to know.
I want to thank Cordell for joining us. Can you put it on him? And so you're going to be here for a while?
I will be. Yeah.
No, you can
moving
come and
to
join us
Spokane.
again if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing this next
I
Tuesday.
can show you guys my terrible haircut that I'm pretty sure my hairstylist was gacked all.
Let
out.
me see it right now.
Well, right now I've had this beanie on all day, but there's this area in the back.
Oh my
where
God, dude, what are you
she
thinking?
She messed this up bad. It was terrible. It was supposed to be a regular haircut.
Okay, I thought you were a good-looking guy until you took your hat off. Put it back.
Long hair.
Put that shit back on. You look fucking horrible.
Andrew let me leave the house without the paper bag with holes on it. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, you were good looking until I saw that fucking mess. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe we can hook you up.
Just gotta shave them off. That's just the way.
Let's go for it. We can do
That's
that in a
why
few
I
minutes.
just buzz my hair every couple of months. It's just easier.
What's that?
For Mike, he says to the girl on the show, "You're hot. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise."
Thank
Cordell, you gotta be able to appreciate that. You're
Sarah?
a babe.
Somebody just called you hot.
Thank you.
He's got back hair.
Will
But
he become
he's
a-
What self-respecting man doesn't? Oh wait, Dwayne.
I don't have no back hair.
Well, that
I
was
know. That's what
mine.
I'm saying. You're not a self-respecting man.
He is an older man,
Oh, good.
very attractive, and with a goatee.
Well,
I
thank
would do
you
'em.
for the compliment, good sir. I am so tired, or I would sound happier. So, yeah.
I don't know why. Did you just take one Adderall before you came, or what happened?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
It was like way earlier, though. I think it's like worn off, unfortunately, right when I got, like 20 minutes after I got here. Crashing.
You just need to follow it up with an Ambien.
Yeah, maybe later, huh?
Oh, crazy. That's kind of exciting.
It's not. It's the crash is hard, man. I hate it. I like fall asleep.
Okay. Let's finish this fucker up. Okay. Again, I want to say thank you to Cordell, Andrew's black friend. And
I have other black friends. Cordell isn't the blackest.
no, you do not.
I swear.
I had a yeah, my friend's black. Really, I have a black
I
friend.
know black people.
No, you don't.
Every other person I've ever met with my name is definitely black. Definitely
Dwayne.
black. Dwayne is one of those names
Yeah.
too. Dwayne is one of those things too. It's always funny when you meet a Dwayne that you think's a truck driver, and next thing you know, he's a white guy, not a black guy.
It's weird.
Well,
And
especially when they got
his
the
name
voices.
is spelled
Duh.
the
The Afro-American version?
yeah yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out without, sounding like him when he talks about this subject.
Or pull up Kramer in
Okay.
this apology video. Afro-Americans.
Thank you. And we're all going to do our sign off. Okay. At the bottom of your fucking thing is the sign off.
But I already did mine.
We can do it again.
But
Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of the Unfamiliar Podcast. We're going to book.
hooray, got a motor.
Got a hightail.
Bye. We're gonna jet.
Gotta bounce.
Gotta bounce.
Like this.
Bye bye.
I use his normal.